Welcome back to Frac Crew. It's Frac Daddy Barbecue, and this is my Happy Thanksgiving video to you guys today. So, today's video is going to be something that I've been looking forward to for a little bit of time now. We're going to be doing us a rotisserie turkey on my brand new Jim Bowie Green Mountain Grill. Guys over at Green Mountain Grill, thank you for sending this to Frac Daddy Barbecue to go along with my little Daniel Boone. This thing is a cooking machine. So we're going to go inside. We're going to show you how we're going to season up this turkey. And if you haven't already checked out my brine turkey video, go check that out. We'll put that in the description box. So let's go inside and show you what we're going to do. Guys, here's this turkey that we brined for a total of 48 hours. If you haven't seen that video, go check out the link in our description box. But what I did after I drained the brine, I took it out, I rinsed it off, I patted it dry, then I put it on this tray in a cooling rack, stuck it back in the fridge for about 5 to 6 hours to dry it all up so the skin is nice and dry so we get a nice crispy skin. So here we have this compound butter that we made in another video. We're going to take this and we're going to put it under the skin to add some extra moisture. Plus, who doesn't like butter? Okay, so here I was just working my fingers in here, just loosening up the skin. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come over here, we're going to press this down, and then we're just going to kind of spread out this butter as much as we can. Now, this turkey has a little hole in it. Don't let that bother you. We're just going to keep stuffing this in here.
And if you remember, this compound butter had a lot of herbs.
Oh yeah, garlic,
shallots,
everything that's going to go perfect with this turkey to keep it moist and just add an extra layer of flavor into your turkey. Okay, so now that I got my butter in there as best as I can, here we have some olive oil that I'm just going to spray on the outside of the skin, and then we're going to add our seasonings to this turkey. Now this oil will also just help in the browning, just help crisp up the skin, so use whatever kind of oil you like. So let me show you the base layer that we're going to be using on this turkey. We're going to be using some Wildcatter. So while we were down at Midland Meat Company having lunch, we met the owner of Texas Oil Dust, and his name's Aaron. So I actually got to try some of this stuff, and let me tell you what, this stuff is packed full of flavor. It's like an all-purpose seasoning, garlic, onion, and a lot of other great stuff. So we already have it on there. Now we have oil dust. This stuff has got some of your paprika, some of your onion, some pepper, and just a lot of great other savory stuff. Now we're going to leave a link to his website for you guys to go check him out, and also go check him out on Instagram. This dude does amazing stuff down there at Midland Meat Company when he cooks for them. Alright, so next step we're going to do is we're going to tie it up so that way when it's on the rotisserie, the wings and legs just ain't flopping around, kind of like one of those things you see outside of a used cars lot where it's just flapping in the wind like this.
Wait, let's see it.
Like this, guys? It's going like that. You don't want your turkey doing that. Okay, so we have the grill firing up and warming up. Now, we got my turkey tied up. We got the skewer through it. We got the probes right here that go into the meat. Now, we're going to take it outside and we're going to get everything kind of situated to where the rotisserie will work perfectly. This will be the last time you see it before it's out on the grill. So now that Melissa and I have this 12-pound turkey on this rotisserie, guys, we're going to be smoking at 275, and then just before we hit the internal temperature of 165, I'm going to crank this temperature up to about 350 to 400 degrees so we get this skin nice and crisp. Now while it's rotating, I'm going to come back and I'm going to touch it up with some Texas oil dust, so it's going to be all pretty when you guys see it.
And sorry about the tie job. We're new here.
Roland, if you see this video,
We need lessons.
we need lessons, buddy.
But so far it's sticking. So far.
Alright guys, so the rotisserie is a fail. So for this 12-pound turkey, this rotisserie is not doing a very good job. It keeps coming out of the rotisserie motor. So guys, I really wanted to do this as a rotisserie turkey, but it's just not going to happen. So we're going to be doing a traditional smoked turkey, and so sorry about this. All right, y'all. So turkey's been on maybe about 2 hours. Excuse me. Now let's take a look at our turkey. We're going to baste it with some oil to kind of keep the outside of the skin moist and also for it to crisp up. So let's go in here and take a look. Now, I don't know if y'all can see this, but wait, I have a light. Boom! What do you know about that? So like I said, here we have just some of my compound butter that we made from one of my other videos. We're just going to be kind of patting it on here to kind of keep this moist,
turkey very moist.
Sorry guys, smoke got in my eyes.
That's a little smoky.
But
and this is the same butter you put in underneath the skin.
This is so true. This is just adding another layer of flavor. Alrighty guys, so this turkey's taking a little bit longer than what I thought. So let's open her up. I'm going to show you what temperature we're at. And then when I hit about 155, I'm going to crank this pellet grill up to 400 degrees for the last 10 degrees so this thing can crisp up and be a wonderful crispy turkey. So we're going to take one more look at it. And as you guys can see right there, I am so sorry for this lighting, but I took a piece of foil and I wrapped up that wing so it didn't burn up. But as you can see, everything else is looking wonderful. Let's take you in for a closer look just so you guys can see it. And right over here, we have some sweet potatoes that we're roasting up with our dinner. But I tell you what, this is turning out to be wonderful. Alrighty guys, our turkey is finally officially done. Look at the beautiful color, mahogany. You know, the turkey wings got a little burnt off. But you know what? That's fine because you don't eat the tips. Anyways, let's carve into this and let's see how juicy and tender and how flavorful this bird is. Alrighty. Melissa loves the breast. So let's cut a piece of this right here.
And it has been resting.
Look at that, guys. See how juicy and tender this is? So we're going to cut this up and we're both going to give it a try. So, Melissa doesn't care for the dark meat. She's more of a breast kind of girl. So let's give this a taste test and I want you to tell me what you honestly think.
All right.
Cheers, babe. Oh, man.
Look, this is kind of an awkward angle. But that butter.
I'm picking up a lot of rosemary, garlic. You're picking up some of the citrus from the brine that we did. So guys, let me tell you what. Does this beat your traditional injection turkey? I would think so, because you kind of get more of a flavor profile that you want. And this is honestly super delicious, super tender, and super easy. So guys, if you're watching this, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Hope this recipe helps you. And until next time, you guys be safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.